Welcome back to the show. You are watching the Empathy is Money show. Let me remind you all that our world is very well lubricated when everyone shows empathy and you're willing to give more than you take. Let's all be and strive to be empaths and conduct our business with empathy. Let's dive right in. Today, just like always, I'm going to be sharing to you what I find out on NFT news, crypto news. Let me quickly share my screen here and we can see what's trending. I know you don't want to be watching that. So crazy one. How's the market doing? Go to coingecko.com right off the bat. It looks like the market is consolidating. Doesn't look really good. Bitcoin is at $45,960. That's down 8% in a week, with market cap at $868 billion. Ethereum at $3,819. Binance at $512. Tether at $1. Tether at $1. Solana $172.50. And for those of you who don't know what Tether is, it's a stable coin that's pegged 1-to-1 to the US dollar. So it should be $1. So it's USD coin. XRP is at 84 cents. Cardano at $1.22. That's really down. Cardano is a sleeping giant, in my opinion. It's got some really good developers behind it that are working on different projects. And in my opinion, Cardano, this is a healthy pullback for Cardano, coming down from its all-time high at over $2. That's down 9.6% in a week. I wouldn't sleep on Cardano, even at $1.22. Terra Luna at $75.35. Polkadot at $23.88, down 19.5% in 1 week. So there you have it, guys. The market is not looking that great, but we're not just focused on the money when it comes to the crypto market, because why not? We're on the cusp of a major revolution here, and you really just want to focus on learning and accumulating as much knowledge and testing different things. The speculative aspect, yeah, we all need to make money and we all need to find a way to earn. But I think that you make informed decisions when you've accumulated the knowledge, rather than just making hasty decisions or FOMOing into projects. As far as the NFT space is concerned, CoinGecko.com Vortex 190 by Art Blocks is their NFT of the day. You can look into that if you guys are interested in it. The top 10 NFTs by market cap, starting with Bored Ape Yacht Club, Create Your World, Mutant Ape Yacht Club, CyberCons, Cool Cats, Land, Jenkins the Valet, The Writer's Room, Cryptodes, Lazy Lions, and Journey NFT Club. World of Women is right down there at number 12 with a floor of 1.85 ETH. A lot of these projects we're yet to see how they're going to perform over time, considering that a lot of them are still being built out. They all have their roadmaps. You can look into them if you're interested in them. I haven't heard of Create Your World. Let's see what that is about. Create Your World floor price at 1.27 ETH, approximately $4,861. Market cap of $48 million. Highest sale price was 50 ETH. So there seems to be like a correction going on in the NFT market. And I've seen these creators, they're called Create Your World NFT, a nearby magical dimension of love, divine intervention, and possibility. 10,000 unique creatures are here to guide you on this journey follow their lead. Created with love by New York City-based artist Danny Cole. I think I follow Danny Cole on Twitter. I didn't know his project was this big. This is interesting. Well, there you go. You can purchase some of these things. If the floor price is still $4,800, so you can get in on it if you believe in it. It's currently the top three. And here is what it looks like. Interesting art. You can still get in on them, and some of them are 0.48 ETH. So there's still room to participate in this project. And I think they're probably still going to come down a lot more. See what this looks like. 1 month performance. Here's the chart over a month period and an all-time chart performance. You can see right here around October 5, it peaked at 3.5 ETH. And since team made corrections and currently floor price at 1.89. All right. So there you have it for that project. Obviously, you can go to their website to learn more if you're interested in it. And creature.world is right here. We're loading up. This is basically how you learn about these projects. Just go into coingecko.com, click around, figure out what they're doing. You can also go to follow them on Twitter to learn new stuff. We are creature.world. Well, I think I've actually played this game. I tried it out and I thought it was still very early. And this guy walks up and says, "Hey, you can't talk yet? Come with me. I have some friends to shoot." You just click. So this is going to get built out eventually. Just to look around, looks like we're in the clouds. I like the choice of background music. It's got that meditation. It's really calming. The creatures don't really have much of a lot of attributes or expressions on their face. Hierarchies working for using hierarchies. So, so you can see even the graphics don't look that great. All right, so once we stuff right here. Oh, I failed. There we go. So we're in a different world. Here's this guy. It's gotta be a better way. You're gonna need a joystick to play this because the arrow keys don't do really well. It's working before now, so I can't target it better. It's not, the arrow keys don't let you move 360 degrees. Just vertical and horizontal movements. The 3D world, that's not very good. All right, that's it for me. I'm gonna back out of this. You can play some more and find out if you're interested. So back to VFriends, my favorite project, VFriends, project by Gary Vaynerchuk, one of my mentors. I'm currently anticipating this game because I bought the books. On August 27th of this year, Gary Vee announced his new book, 12 and a half, with the community through a 3-hour live stream. I watched that live stream and I got in on it. So, and on the live stream, Gary shared that anyone who purchased his books in multiples of 12 during a limited promotion period will receive a special gift, an NFT via a claimed airdrop. Fast forward 93 days with over 1 million copies sold and 125,000 NFTs in the making, a new era was born. Book games. It is with great excitement that we are announcing book games will be played on Immutable X, which is great because he has decided to go work with Immutable X. The good thing about Immutable X, from what I understand, is that it's faster with less gas fees. A lot of projects are not really launching on Ethereum because obviously gas fees are horrendous on Ethereum. Experience zero gas fees, instant trades, carbon neutral NFTs for marketplaces, games, and applications without compromise. Build your NFT business in hours with our APIs. Beautiful. So if you're a content creator and you're looking to start out in this space and you want to create your own NFT business, this will be one of the platforms to get started because, you know, you set your own trading fees, no custodial risk, users keep their private keys, massive scalability up to 9,000 plus TPS, not a centralized sidechain, secured by Ethereum, a true layer 2 inheriting security of layer 1. Any NFT that is created or traded on Immutable X is 100% carbon neutral. The one thing that is missing here that I was looking for is interoperability. The challenge with some of these projects is how siloed they are to their individual chains. But in the metaverse, if we want people to be able to enjoy the experience and take their attributes and their assets from one metaverse to the next, it's got to be seamless. The way, you know, our transportation from one metaverse to the next, there can't be any of these restrictions and limitations, whether it's through fees or whatever. So that's what I'm always looking for. I'm looking for interoperability, but I haven't seen that here. Immutable X allows us to implement new meta systems in our game that were previously impossible. All right, well, that's it for Immutable X. And back to the book games, it says here, it was with great excitement that we were announcing book games we will play on Immutable X. This will be the playing field to compete on the booking games festivities come early January. Over the next 3 weeks, VFriends will be sharing education and information to best equip and prepare our community for what's to come in the next few months. Starting with what is Immutable X. Immutable X inherits the network and security of the Ethereum blockchain, while also offering more transactions per second, instant trading, and zero gas fees we already talked about. Ultimately, Immutable X has created a solution that is not competing with Ethereum, rather it is built on top of Ethereum, ensuring that users still benefit from the battle-tested security, decentralization, and vibrant community which the Ethereum main chain offers. Just like when we all began learning what ETH and MetaMask was this spring, your head may be spinning, but we promise you have a better understanding. So this article goes into how Immutable X works. You can look into that. What is layer 2, benefits of Immutable X, the difference between layer 1 and layer 2, token trove marketplace, which is unique to the Immutable X protocol. It supports multiple marketplaces. One of the more popular marketplaces powered by Immutable X is Token Trove. This is where book games, NFTs will be bought, sold, and traded. Token Trove can be thought of as the OpenSea of Immutable X. It's one of the places where you will see the book games collection as well as the NFTs that you will receive from your book purchases. For more information on Token Trove, check out the FAQ. And so you can read more about it by going to the FAQ section. VFriends NFTs will also appear in all marketplaces that integrate Immutable X, whether it's Mintable or Immutable's marketplaces. Also know that we encourage users to participate in Token Trove as we believe it's the cleanest consumer experience. So VFriends is also promoting Token Trove. I guess they have tried it out and they like what they see. So it's they're encouraging you to use, they're promoting it. So the question is, should you transfer book games NFTs from layer 2 to layer 1? Although book games will only be played in layer 2, for those who wish to transfer out to the Ethereum mainnet or a layer 1 wallet, there's a simple guide that they created that you can follow to do that. It's also not recommended if you plan on playing book games, because at this moment, there's no official Immutable X solution in the marketplace to port your book games NFTs back into layer 2. So if you move it out of layer 2 into layer 1, there's no way to come back into layer 2. So they're warning you for that. The pros and cons are, with layer 1, NFTs are considered more premium. But the cons obviously are the gas fees for the transactions. And you can also sell NFT on layer 1 marketplaces like OpenSea, but a con there is that games are only played on layer 2. A pro is that ability to move layer 2 NFTs to mainnet ETH. You can do that, but you cannot port layer 1 NFTs back into layer 2. And transactions can take up to 24 hours. If you plan on playing book games, they do recommend that you hold your book games NFTs in your Immutable X layer 2 wallet to hold and use to play book games within VFriends. There's no current official market solution that allows layer 1 NFTs to be moved back into layer 2. They also know that now that you have some understanding of where book games will be played, it's time to make sure you are prepared for what's to come. This week, we will be introducing the starting line of book games NFT checker. On the VFriends website, for you to confirm 2 things. Your wallet address for the book games is correct. How many book games NFTs you'll be receiving are correct. Book game NFTs checker is not yet live, but please be cautious of any potential scams, of which there's a lot of them. They will formally announce this on the Discord. And if you don't follow VFriends Discord, I recommend you do, because there's a lot of information there. And if you are on the Discord, you get first dibs. You're gonna find out about it before most people do, or the mainstream media finds out. On the 17th of December, for instance, the VFriends and Uno partnership was launched. And for $25, you could have gotten your hands on their limited edition playing cards or collectible cards, which was sold out in an hour. And on the secondary market, a lot of them are now selling for $200 to $300+, and they were only purchased for $25. That's just to give you an idea how the market is performing. In a very short time, you can purchase an item for $25, and it's on the secondary market is selling for over $200. VFriends and Immutable X team is here to help. Feels like a lot of information to take in. Don't worry, the VFriends and Immutable team will be here to help. So I would recommend that you join the Discord for VFriends. Like I said, here's the link to it. And it's basically discord.com/invite/VFriends. I'm not gonna select this because I'm already in their Discord. And that's that for VFriends. I also wanted to bring to you, let's just go over what's trending on Twitter NFT news. I'm gonna go to my homepage here. That's interesting. 50 Cent still putting out albums. All right, let's look at what my friends on the NFT Twitter space have got to offer. Let's type NFT. NFTs. Top tweets with the NFT hashtag. Steve Aoki tweeted 13 hours ago, hello blue dreams, hello blue beams. This is my biggest NFT purchase to date. Let's fucking go. I can't get enough of the Bored Ape Yard Club community. Welcome number 188 to the Aoki family. Gary also posted 13 hours ago, feel like I should give away a really good NFT from my collection tomorrow on Twitter. Thoughts? I'm gonna write down here. I should post my address instead. There you go, just posted an address. And liked it. All right, so like you see, just going on Twitter or Discord, you find out a lot of what's going on just by, because the conversation is happening right there. Remember when Logan Paul dropped $600,000 on an NFT? It's not worth $4,000. That's a loss of more than 99%. Yeah, some of these JPEGs are not going to be worth a lot in a very short time. So this is the reason why I highlighted the importance of just getting your knowledge on first, especially if this peak, the market is at a peak, in my opinion, and it needs to correct. And some of that correction is currently going on. But you don't want to be spending your money at the top of the market, investing into projects that you're not very familiar with. Their roadmap is not clear cut. There's no significant user base. There's the technology or even the presentation of the project is not fully developed out. You're not sure what the team looks like, the team behind it. Still, these are some of the data points that it's necessary for you to check off when you're doing your own research, so that you don't ape into projects that are going to end up going from $600,000 to $4,000. There's also a lot of scams there, so you want to hear what people are saying so you can decide and weed the scams out. Nick Tomeno tweeted, OpenSea volume grew from 28 million in 2020 to $14.4 billion this year. NFT adoption isn't slowing down next year. I agree with him. Richard.eth tweeted 11 hours ago, 2 years ago, I went Art Basel and saw a banana duct taped onto a wall sell for $120,000. I thought, how ridiculous. After a year in NFTs, I look back and think how it not only made sense, but I probably would have considered buying it. Art is weird and wonderful, and so are NFTs. Yeah, I mean, art is beautiful and it's all of that, but it's also important to be reasonable about it, because yeah, a banana duct tape to the wall, what does that mean? It looks interesting. So does a lot of things. I recommend people be on the creative side and not just the, it's also important to support if you find an art that speaks to you, then yeah, of course, support it, but be on the creator side. Create more, create more, create more. You can't lose when you're just creating, and you're also providing value, and people will reward you for the value that you're providing. Of course, Greg Mike, 11 hours ago, responded by saying, wonder what that bananas is looking like now. Definitely not holding up like the JPEG is. It would have gone off by now, said electric method. Blockchain goes, chimed in, it has. It's still displayed, but now the moldy brown became mush. All right, well, this banana, Platin Twits chimed in, this banana became an NFT project. Solana come, the shit is bananas. All right, well, there are a lot of people just chiming in about the doggone banana taped to the wall, but we're gonna move on to see what else people are talking about. I'm gonna like it before I leave. If you don't know a lot about NFTs, it's an opportunity to learn, go to these platforms. OpenSea.io is one of the largest, if not the largest, NFT marketplace. There's a lot of education materials and support articles that you can read to get yourself up to speed before you start doling out cash on any of these projects. Francesca tweeted, well, this is an ad, so we're gonna skip that. Adidas Originals tweeted 4 hours ago, in the metaverse, challenging the impossible is the reality. On Friday, we landed in the world of Web3 with one of the most widely distributed NFT drops in history. So they started out a thread, and we're gonna go down the thread. Our intention has always been to learn from and build with the builders and communities in the space, including Board API Club, Punk's Comic, G-Money NFT, and Pixel Vault. Our collective goal was to achieve the most inclusive distribution and to leave no MAYC behind. To achieve our shared goal, we limited tokens and transactions and transaction wallets. To evade bots, we announced the time as near to the drop as possible. To warn about the risks of evolving Web3, we worked with our partners to create educational material, and you can always join their Discord to find out more. Adidas Originals continued by saying, even with all the measures we took, it wasn't perfect, but for the first time, thousands of new adopters experienced the thrills and risks of Web3. We'll never stop learning. What happens next? Those of you who lost gas during the early access pause, you will be refunded as soon as we complete the process of checking all transactions. Those who felt hurt by gas in the public sale, we are learning from it. Those who think we are going to pocket the money and run, that's not Web3. Have faith. Those who felt the time zone wasn't in your favor, our journey here is just beginning. Those who minted, welcome. Those who tried, we see you. And to those who believe impossible is nothing, you fuel us. The NFT drop is the beginning of intro into the metaverse, not the end. We have more in store to share in the new year. In the meantime, if you're exploring the secondary marketplace, make sure to only use the verified OpenSea link. Finally, we thank you, pioneers in the space. Thank you for the constructive feedback. Thank you to all the partners. Impossible is probably nothing. Yeah, I find it really fascinating what they're doing here. They teamed up with, and they released some really good projects. I think they're reiterating the fact that this is still very early, so pace yourself. If you missed out, it's okay. There's still going to be plenty of opportunities in the future. But to find out more, here I'm going to click on this, on their link, on the OpenSea.io link. Currently, the floor price is at 0.779 ETH, which is, that's what this Adidas Originals Intro Metaverse Phase 1. You can buy it now for 0.77 ETH. Technically, for a major brand like Adidas and Bored Ape Yacht Club, 0.77 is not very high. It's still a very good entry point for most people for a major brand. But if you don't have 0.77, it's okay. And it's okay to just sit on the sidelines and wait till it's a good time to enter. Uh, I don't believe in scarcity. I think that there's going to be more and more of these opportunities that are going to spring up. Google is not even in this space yet. There's a lot of big major brands that have not stepped into this space, and there's also unicorns that are currently working on projects that we're not going to hear about until maybe like 1 to 5 years from now. And if you're paying attention and you got your nose to the ground and you're reading and learning, there's a good chance that you'll have an opportunity to join in and explore and enjoy this new revolution, what I consider a revolution that's going to innovate and disrupt a lot of verticals in the economy. So get yourself ready. Until then, I'll continue to bring you these news, and I hope that you enjoyed this segment. If you enjoyed it, please like the video and leave a comment so that we can bring you more, and subscribe to the channel.